3C focuses on solution-based culture compared to other people in our industry that may just focus on, say, market share acquisition. I feel that the more problems that we solve gives us more opportunity to gain trust. You know, while we do all of the plumbing and air tie-in in-house, some other folks may offer that as a package but then outsource it and maybe price themselves out of the deal, when even it becomes more of a convenience for our customers to just deal with one company, one person. When you call other organizations, you may be possibly routed to another phone number or have to follow strict guidelines before you're able to get a result or a solution that would lead to more of a burden and stress on you and your facility in a matter of need. 3C thrives on providing fast solutions as efficiently and safely as possible. People typically reach out to 3C Industrial in three key aspects. One would be if there's new construction going up and someone's building a new facility and they're looking for a supplier that can make sure that they're on the right piece of equipment. Another reason why someone would reach out to 3C Industrial, it's either time to upgrade a new compressor or even add redundancy. We always talk to our customers about the importance of redundancy. And the third would just be that unfortunately a unit goes down and they need somebody that can get to them fast. You may think that something as basic as a plastic bag blowing around on the ground is harmless, but what people don't understand is air compressors, especially as they get larger, and the air volume that gets sucked through the cabinet filters. Bags can come up, get stuck. That would be the number one basic thing that anybody walking through a facility can do, is just keep the area clean. Telltale signs of leakage just around the compressor area, around the compressor itself, oil leakage. You know, if there's an abundance of moisture on the ground, I would look and see where your drain lines, if they're going to the appropriate designated areas. Those aren't necessarily warning signs of your compressor going down, but these are warning signs that you know, that maintenance is that you need attention. The majority of all compressors these days, they all have some kind of controller. They all have flagging notifications if service is due, whether it's a little wrench or you know, an exclamation point with a little yellow triangle around it. Make sure you reach out to your local 3C office so then maybe we can get it taken care of before you have any kind of unscheduled downtime. There's a lot more that an outsourced service company will look for and check for versus having an internal service team do it. When you third party, especially with 3C Industrial, we don't just change filters. There's much more to an air compressor than just changing the wear parts. You know, you want to make sure you're checking for loose electrical connections. You want to make sure that you're sending in oil samples. You know, internal teams typically won't do that. You know, if you take your truck in to get a service at Ford, they're going to do a multi-point inspection. They're going to make recommendations for what they find. That vehicle is going to last a lot longer if serviced at Ford versus with you servicing it in your garage. Preventive maintenance is extremely critical to any compressed air application. You need to ensure that you're checking on the health of your equipment on a regular basis. We go through and even try to be more proactive to look at what possibly could go wrong between now and your next service. We truly are preventing downtime at your facility to the best of our ability by a team of skilled technicians. At 3C Industrial, we offer 1 year, 3 year, and 5 year service agreements. You're minimizing the work throughout a year. You can issue one purchase order for the year, lock in your pricing, and know when your service is coming up, when your parts have been ordered, and when we've received all your parts in, so we can schedule accordingly and make sure you get the 4 services you need throughout the year. We try to get there within hours, not days, and keep our customers educated to exactly what's going on. We check in and we check out. May seem basic and expected, but you know, you'd be surprised out there of a lot of customers we acquire that you know, didn't feel like they were getting that same type of communication. You know, if we have the parts on our truck or can get parts local, we'll do so in order to get your facility up and running. If we have to order parts, we'll order parts. We have resources for you for emergency rental air. You'll be able to keep your facility up and running and keep your team working and producing for your customers until the parts come in. You'll be educated and you'll know what's going on step by step throughout the process. Volume that you're going to be required is obviously extremely important. The size of the right compressor. Air quality is extremely important. If moisture is going to be a concern throughout your facility, we need to make sure that we're drying to the right temperatures. From there, I would look at the layout of your compressor room. We'd figure out the horsepower needed in order to provide the airflow required throughout your facility. We could get you in line with the compressor, and then we would get down to what a perfect install looks like.